Hi there, I'm Heather Vandyvanner, and today I'm accompanied by Brandon Meredith, who is a sophomore on the men's baseball team. How are you doing today, Brandon?
Doing fine, thank you. How about yourself?
I'm doing fine. Let's start things off by getting to know you a little bit. I know that you got 4 letters in baseball in high school with all state honors. You got a letter in football and basketball. Where did these genes come from?
God, honestly, I don't really know. You know, my mom was an athlete too, as well, and she's pretty tall. She's about 5'8", 5'9", so I'm blessed, I guess.
You went to high school in Montgomery High School, so it's here in San Diego. What made you choose SDSU?
I was always, supposed to come here. I felt because I came to, the Tony Gwynn hitting camps every Monday night from 7 to 9 ever since I was 14. So it was always a progress to get me here.
And you're a business administration major here at State. How is it juggling, obviously, baseball and school, especially with your travels during season?
Well, it's easy when they make you get up at 6:45 in the morning to be at study hall at 7:15 for a couple hours. That helps a lot. And honestly, it's something you have to do for yourself. So that's how I do it.
I'm actually standing here with the first high school player to knock a home run out of the Petco Stadium Park, the Padres Stadium in downtown San Diego. How was that memory? That's a pretty cool stat.
Yeah, it is. It was an honor, first of all, to play at Petco, being a high school baseball player, but having that under my resume is, amazing. Yeah.
So you started 63 times as a freshman last year, which is a huge deal, mostly first base, a little bit of outfield. How did it feel to make such an impact stepping on the field as a freshman?
It was a smooth transition because of the leadership that I had received from seniors last year, and coaches. I felt comfortable with them already since I've known them for a few years before my acceptance here at San Diego State, so it was pretty easy.
So let's talk about this season a little bit. How's it been so far? Has it been as expected for you?
No, it's turned around a lot. We've had a lot of injuries this year that have, hurt the team a lot, and we just got to keep trying to fight through them and, do the best we can.
Do you think that last year you thought you'd be standing here today with the top statistics on the entire team as a sophomore?
No, I didn't think that. I mean, statistics aren't really, a big thing for me. It's more about playing baseball and being around my teammates and learning some things about the guys and things like that.
And how has the transition been from your first base role mostly last season to more of an outfield position? I know they're very different.
Well, the thing is I played a lot of outfield in high school, and I had some arm problems last year, so that's why I had to move to first base. But the transition has been, easy because Coach Gwynn was an outfielder, so he's helped me on some routes and arm motions and things like that.
So how has it been stepping up to be this impactful as a player? Is it more of a mental thing for you, or is it more tactical in practice?
It's tactical during practice, but when you do everything right and it doesn't work out in games, it starts to become mental, and you got to push through it. And baseball is a very mental game because you fail 7 out of 10 times and you're a great hitter, and that's not for other sports that's not acceptable or anything. So it's pretty mental. Definitely.
And you had very strong stats, obviously, as an individual player, but your team has faced a couple losses that I'm sure you wouldn't, you would have rather not had. So how's it been kind of rising against that that adversity?
It's pretty hard. It's frustrating because last year I came in and everything worked. Everything clicked. We won 40-something games, and this year, we're under 500. So it's been a complete change from team to team and season to season. But, we have to fight through that. And we're a young team, so, it's going to happen.
And your team plays Air Force tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, the 7th, 8th, and 9th. How are you going to cope with them? How are they doing this year?
They're not the greatest team in the Mountain West Conference, but you can't let any opponent come in and you underestimate them and they end up beating you. We swept them at Air Force, but things are going to change down here at sea level, and, we had extra innings twice against them, so it's going to be a good series.
So I am so excited to say that the Mountain West Conference tournament is being held here, Tony Gwynn Stadium. Huge deal for you and the team and SDSU and San Diego community as a whole. How exciting is it going to be to play here?
It's going to be very exciting, and the great thing about it is it's after finals too. Last year we had to deal with finals, but this year you just get to come out and play baseball as a team. And in my hometown, there's a few other guys on the team from San Diego, so we should have big crowds and a lot of support.
And you already received second team Mountain West Conference honors last year as a freshman. Can we expect some big things in the future for you?
Honestly, only time will tell. I have to keep working as hard as I've worked, and hopefully it'll pay off for me.